Hi, my name is Chris Miranda. I'm the Regional General Manager of the Madison region. Welcome to Kunes Car Convos. Today we're driving around with Carrie Nevins in an all brand new 2024 Hummer EV, and Carrie's from the ALS Association. Hi, I'm here with Carrie Nevins, and she's from the ALS Association. Carrie, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, thanks for having me today. Again, my name is Carrie Nevins. I'm the Managing Director of Development for the ALS Association. Really excited to be here to share a little bit about who we are and what we do and ride in this really nice vehicle today.
Well, we're excited about the event coming up, and we're proud to be on this journey with you. Can you tell us a little bit about the event and what it's all about?
Yeah, so our big event is coming up on Sunday, October 20th. It is our Walk to Defeat ALS. Very exciting to be partnering with you all on that. It's really a good opportunity to bring together local ALS families, supporters, companies, all of those that are invested in the ALS mission and finding treatments and a cure. There's still time to register. If folks are interested in having a walk team or just coming out and supporting, we'd love to have everybody. It's a really great opportunity to create awareness and hopefully raise some funds for treatments and someday a cure.
Great. Now, Carrie, I know when I met you, you said that the ALS touched your family personally. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I have been in nonprofits really for 22 years. Something I've always been passionate about is helping out in the community, and got involved with the ALS Association a couple of years ago. I actually lost my dad to ALS. So this is a cause that's very near and dear to my heart, and since then found out my family has familiar ALS. So while 90% of ALS is sporadic and we don't quite know what causes that, 10% is familiar, which means individuals have the gene. So again, something that's really just a personal passion of mine is helping families living with ALS and see what we can do to move the needle on treatments. And again, my goal is to find a cure someday.
Yeah, what a great mission, what a great cause. I appreciate you doing that for everyone. How many families does this affect in the Midwest?
Yeah, so that's a great question. I don't have those numbers with me today, but I can tell you here in Wisconsin, we work with over 500 families, and we do that in a few different ways. We have this incredible team, we call them our care services team, and they are the ones that go out and work with individuals living with ALS, and that's why we do the events that we do, is to raise funds for these care services programs and advocacy and research here. But some of the things that we do to help families living with ALS and our care services team provides are things like durable medical equipment, loan services. I think of it as kind of a library. So if somebody needs a piece of equipment and they can't get it for whatever reason, say their insurance won't cover it, they can't get it quick enough from their source, we'll loan it out to them. It's like a library. So anything they need, they can check it out, use it, and then when they no longer need it or need a different piece of equipment, then they give it back to us. But ALS is a very costly disease, so that's one way we can help families, is by making sure they have equipment that they need to have that quality of life. We're also working at the state level on advocacy and passing bills, again, looking at that quality of life and ensuring their families are taken care of. And we have those care services folks that I can't say enough good things about. They also have support groups. So we really want to make sure that we're creating a safe space for caregivers and families, so they can connect with others that are going through what they're going through.
Sure.
And even children, adult age children like me or younger children who just need a safe space to talk and share and be with others that can really help them through this.
Understand. Well, a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many, obviously you're really busy. How many people do you have to support you and work on your team?
Yeah. So I'm on the development side. So as the managing director of development, I kind of oversee all of our fundraising events here in the Midwest. So we have 11 states and about 20 staff covering 11 states. So we're a small but mighty team, but we really do rely on volunteers to kind of help us not only put on our events, but help us with projects. They're kind of volunteers, I would say, are at the base of everything we do. Those individuals who are willing to share kind of their time, talents, and resources with us.
Sure. So what's next with ALS? What's the future hold for ALS and the association?
Yeah. So we're really, as I mentioned, those care services programs are critical to what we do, and also research. So, we're a fairly young nonprofit. We were founded in 1985. So, and we're still creating. We still need to build that awareness. I don't think a lot of people realize how devastating ALS is. And for those who maybe don't know, that might see this video. ALS, as I shared, 90% is sporadic and can affect anyone. We don't know what causes that, so it's very hard to treat. So, we are spending time looking at, what causes ALS, how can we treat it, how can we create, moving forward, a better quality of life for those individuals that are having it, that have it, and how can we diagnose individuals sooner so we can start helping them. So I think, this is a huge, just being here today and be able to share who we are and what we do is huge, because 10 years ago when I lost my dad, not a lot of people knew what ALS is. They had heard of Lou Gehrig's disease, but they didn't quite know that, the lifespan is 2 to 5 years. So how do we change that? And how do we, how do we find better ways to treat individuals and diagnose individuals so we can start working towards that cure?
Sure. Well, what a great cause, Carrie. I really appreciate you joining us on this car convo, and I know the mission with your team will definitely make a difference and hopefully come up with a cure one day. So I really appreciate you coming out, and we greatly look forward to this partnership together, and we look forward to the Ice Bucket Challenge coming up, and then the walk in September. So thanks again for coming out today.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, and thanks for supporting our local cause here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.